Hey, welcome back to another video. In this one I wanted to talk to you about 5 things I might do different if I rebuilt this building. Not that I built it, but someone else did. But if I had someone else build it again, but that I spec'd it out, this is how I'd spec it out. Alright, so a little backstory. This is a 30 by 30 American Steel Carports metal building. It has 10 foot by 10 foot garage roll-up doors, 1 man door, and 4 small windows. It also has 12 foot leg height or ceiling height, and the 4 windows are positioned on the side walls. There are no windows on the back wall. All right, now that you know what I'm working with, here's what I would do different. This door, let's be honest, it belongs on a mobile home. I'm sure you can get a better door. I don't know if you could have gotten it through American Steel Carports, but if not, I'm sure Home Depot's got something you could work with. So if you're getting one of these buildings, take a look at that door, see if it jives with what you want to do. This building's 1 year old, and you can see, looks like the seal is already gone. Got some condensation in there already. So definitely not a very good quality door. It does function fine, but I don't know, just looks a little cheap to me. Number 2, pretty much hollow. You can pay a little bit extra. I don't know if it's again through American Steel Carports or not, but to get some type of insulation, and whether that's spray in foam, closed cell or open cell, or paying extra to have some actual insulation put in with some siding or something. But when you sit in here, you hear this all the time when the wind blows, when it's raining, just when it expands with the heat or the cold. So you know, I think it's a solid building, but it sounds cheap. Number 3 was not being specific enough with my concrete guys, the type of finish I wanted. As you can see, it's just got a pretty rough brushed finish, and it's fine. It's not like it is uneven or anything. It's just when you try and roll one of those around, they don't roll as smooth, and it seems like it traps dirt more than maybe a more polished surface. So I didn't even think to ask about that. I got some estimates and, you know, went with the cheapest one, and yeah, I guess that one's on me. But if I were to do it again, I definitely want a smoother finish. I know it can be slippery, but it also cleans a lot better. You can spray it off and just looks better to me. So it's morning time, and that means that the sun is setting rising in the east, which means that it sets in the west. So this wall over here would be the west, and this is a wall I don't have any windows on. I wish I would have paid for a couple more windows. Just would have helped with the overall brightness in here. So yeah, should have got some more windows. And lastly, when you're buying such a big purchase like this, you know, if you're already $30,000 deep, what's another $5,000? So make sure you get all the options that you want. And 2 that I didn't get were electricity. You know, at the time it was $5,000–6,000 to have all the stuff run. Probably even more expensive now. And I just didn't think about getting it in time. You know, it was kind of an expense that I knew I wanted, but I just didn't want to try to afford it at the same time. And then the other one was I was going to pay extra and have a lean-to on this side for some more storage, for some covered storage where I can put this trailer that I'm standing on, or that tractor that's parked right there. Again, that's something you can add on later, but it's a pain in the butt to add things on later. To get people out here or to try and scab something in, it's so much easier when everything's being built to take into consideration these extras. So that would be my advice. Make sure that you plan for every possible thing. Spend a little bit more money because it'll probably save you money in the long run. So there you have it. There's the 5 things I would do different if I were to have this building rebuilt by, you know, the thing done again. But saying all that, I'm still a happy camper with my new building here. So hope that helps you make some decisions on your building. Be sure to ask any questions below. I'm probably a more articulate typer than speaker. All right, thanks again, have a good one.